In this module, we are going to learn about the basics of AND gate and its application in car wiper control. For that, open Google Chrome and type Virtual Lab in the search tab. Click on the first website that comes on the top. Here, scroll down so that you can find Electronics and Communication tab here. Click on it. Here, click on Digital Applications Lab. Now we are going to see the experiment named Basics of AND gate and its application in car wiper control. So click on it. The aim of this experiment is to apply basic AND gate logic to control the on or off action of a car wiper. The user will be able to drag and drop the two input AND gate on the blank canvas and make input-output connections and verify the truth table. Introduction. AND, OR and NOT gates are basic logic gates and are fundamental building blocks from which all the other logic circuits and digital systems can be constructed. Simple car wiper control, automatic doors and window lock, control circuitry in telephone exchange, logic steering in industrial controls, level controls in storage tanks, speed controls, robots, and many other monitoring and control circuits make use of digital logic gates. In all such applications, the logical concepts are extensively used to take decisions based on status of some input parameters and in turn control some appliances or devices. Here is a truth table of AND gate. Generally, AND gate consists of two inputs, that is A and B. If both the inputs are high, the output will be high. If one input is high and one input is low, the output will be high. If both the inputs are low, the output will be low. Here is a definition of some terms. Bit, an acronym for a binary digit that take a binary value 0 or 1. Gates, the circuits that perform the fundamental logical operations are called as gates. Truth table, a truth table is a compact way of representing the statements that define the values of the dependent variables. On the left side of the truth table, we list all the possible values in increasing binary order, that is the input. This is done to keep the table orderly. The corresponding values of the dependent variables, that is the outputs, are listed on the right side of the table. Application: car wiper control. Automobile industry makes use of digital circuits to monitor fuel level, tire pressure and engine status and provide the indication in the form of alarm. Logical concepts of ANDing operation can be used to illustrate the turning on or off of the car wipers, fan, AC, etc. Concept: AND gate can be used to turn on the car wipers located on the windshield when the ignition key and the wiper switch both are on. The assumption made here is that the ignition and the wiper circuit outputs are digital in nature, hence can be directly connected to the two inputs of AND gate. The concept of this experiment is demonstrated in the figure below. When the ignition key is on and the wiper switch is turned on, then the wipers move on the windshield screen and clean the glass. Now let us move on to the procedure of this experiment. The first step is to turn on or off the two input buttons, ignition and wiper, and verify the truth table. The second step is to observe that the wipers move on the screen only when the defined condition is met. The third is to construct the car wiper control logic in and verify the truth table. Note that here we are using green LED to represent the output wiper status. Now let us see the simulation. Generally, in AND gate, we have two inputs and one output. If both the inputs are high, the output will be high. That is, if both the inputs are on, the output will be on. In car wiper control, here we are using ignition and wiper as two inputs. Ignition is nothing but the condition of the car, that is, the car is on or off. Wipers are present in the windshield. The wipers will move to remove the dust and rain. Generally in cars, If both the car is on and the wiper switch is on, the wipers in the windshield will move. The same logic is used here. If we switch on both the ignition switch and wiper switch on, the wipers in the windshield will move. If the condition, either the ignition switch or wiper switch is in off condition, the output will be nothing, the output will not be seen. Let us simulate that. If I switch on either wiper or ignition switch, either one of the switch, the output will not be seen. But if I switch on to both the inputs, the output will be seen. That is, the wipers in the windshield will move. This is how AND gate is used in car wiper control.